Hello and welcome to NSK's PB Power Hour for December 9th, 2017. My name is Yoshi, and this is a podcast about Japanese idols brought to you by newskokaidan.com, and I am joined, as always, by Charlie Draco Cowden. What's up, dude?
Not a whole lot.
Yep.
Not a whole lot.
Same here.
Work. That's about it.
Work and bullshit. So, we're going to talk about bullshit. No, we're not going to talk about bullshit. Or maybe. It might be bullshit. Yeah, you're right. It might be. So, we're going to talk about some releases that came out this week. There's a lot of stuff that came out this week. I had to cut some of it. Yeah, I had to cut some of it, so I'm sorry if we, cut it. But I just picked whatever. So. And we're going to get some holiday winter stuff talking about that shit tonight. It's that season. So, here we go. First up, PINK CRES. Sweet Girls Night. Short version. Fuck.
Fuck? Really?
God damn it. Why is it a short version?
Because they'd put anybody to sleep if it was longer.
That's rude. Because I kind of enjoyed this song.
I didn't.
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, I did dislike it.
Yeah, it's just, like a very typical holiday pop. In like the vein of the classic modern Christmas pop songs. So it's a little bit up tempo and cutesy, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But yeah. It's okay. It's catchy somewhat.
It's Hello Project.
I guess.
And it's not very good Hello Project at that.
I mean, it's okay. It's not like crazy out there like something Tsunku would write, where it's like goofy and stuff. It's very straightforward. And, it's kind of got like a swinging feel to it, and it's got horns. It's a really pleasant song, and it's got a good melody, good hook, but nothing to write home about. It's very like safe and standard.
Yeah. Yep.
And the song is called Sweet Girls Night, and I heard them say that phrase, Sweet Girls Night, and it sounded like Swingers Night. And I was like, whoa, that's a very interesting way to spend a Christmas. Yeah, that's okay, cool. Whatever, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. So if you're into orgies or polyamorous relationships, yeah, go for it, yeah. So, yeah, it's... The PV also doesn't have very much to say either. Recording studio shots, outside shots, photo montages. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then you have like a pink border on top and bottom.
With the lyrics.
With the lyrics, of course.
That oddly aren't translated.
They aren't, yeah. See, this isn't Hello Project, dude.
Yeah, it is.
They don't translate it, though.
It's Miyabi.
Yeah.
And whoever's with her, because I have no idea who that PINK CRES
Yeah, I
is.
mean, they're just random people that auditioned, I'm sure. So this is basically Lavender without the instruments, in terms of, hey, this person was really popular in Hello Project. Okay, now that they're out of the group, let's stick them in a group. It's like, what?
It's like, oh, this one member actually didn't really want to quit, so let's make a group for her.
Yeah, that's what it... Well, I mean, Tanaka Reina graduated, right? So she chose to leave.
Yeah, she wanted to.
Miyabi, Barry's Kobo was a different situation. It was like, oh, they're going on hiatus or indefinite hiatus or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So she didn't have a choice. But then, like, Sugunaga Momoko was like, hey, I'll just join this really young group and I'll be the old hag in it.
And then I'll
So,
graduate and the group will fall apart.
yeah, that's,
That's a whole other story.
yeah, that's a whole thing. But, no, like, what? Just bring Bono back. Guess what? Suzuki Airi's not in a group either. What the fuck?
But what is Suzuki Eddie doing?
I don't know. Not, not
Exactly.
cute. She's not doing cute anymore, so she has free time, I'd imagine.
Well, maybe she's doing the boyfriend thing.
I mean, she was probably already doing the boyfriend thing while in cute, okay? Let's face it.
Yeah.
She had the whole thing with the bus. I don't remember the details, but I remember a bus being discussed with in regards to her and a dude, so
Maybe she's doing the whole pregnant thing.
oh god, please. So, yeah, I don't have much else to say. This is a very straightforward, somewhat lazy approach to making a PV.
And a song.
Yeah, song too. Yeah. So.
I think if this was a Bono song, we'd be a lot harsher on it.
Yeah, if they give a song to Bono and we're like sitting here going, "This is not a great song. What the fuck?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we cherish Bono. We think very highly of him. So
Yeah, you do.
you don't like Bono?
I was never that hype on him. But I was never that hype on the three members either.
That's probably why.
If, Chisato or Captain had been in there, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Whatever, man.
Miyabi never did it for me, and Irie I always thought was a little overrated.
You're gonna start a war.
Oh, I know. I'm being blasphemous here,
Yeah.
but it's how I felt. It's always how I felt.
Yeah. All right. You want to rate it?
I'll give the song like a 68. It's okay. It doesn't really do it for me, and it certainly doesn't stick around in my head. The PV I'll give a 63. It's okay.
PV, I'll give a 30. It's boring as hell and lazy and
Wow.
it sucks.
I-
It's not interesting.
Okay.
It's
I'm
bad.
not gonna.
It's,
I'm
it's,
not gonna.
it's bad as a PV.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I
on
don't
it,
like this
so.
PV at all. I don't need to watch this PV. As much as I like Miyabi, she was my Oshi and Barry's Kobo. I don't need this PV. Even if she was here by herself, I don't need this PV. So, song, I'll give a 71. It's got a decent hook there, but it's very standard, safe, and uninspired. So, that's Pink CRES, Sweet Girls Night, or I'm sorry, Swingers Night. Next up, Good Tears, Namida no Kamen.
Mask of Tears.
Yes. So,
Okay.
let me give some background on this group. This is another Aki P joint. This is based out of the Last Idol show that they did, where they picked a group called Last Idol. And these are the rejects, or AKA second unit, whatever the fuck that means, of that show.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So it's Morning Musume.
what do you mean, Morty Musume?
Well, that's what Morning Musume was.
They were the failed unit.
Yeah. Well, they were the failed auditioners for Chen Q vocalist.
Oh, right. That completely left my mind. So I I don't even remember that being a thing, but I vaguely recall that. So yeah, they're like, "Oh, we don't have enough groups from this one TV show we did, so let's take the failed rejects and form a group."
Aki P's not got enough on his plate already. Let's add more to it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got other shit going on too, aside from AKS and this. So clearly,
Why?
yeah, he's spread himself thin, and that shows in a lot of things
Oh yeah.
that he touches. So,
Yeah,
um,
no, there's
like this. The song is like it has Spanish guitar. It's got like flamenco style Latin guitar going on, and it's supposed to be like emotional and romantic, but it just comes off as I don't know.
safe and boring.
Yeah, like what do you call it when something's done over and over again?
Repetitive?
Not repetitive. It's
Um
like a very smart sounding word. I'm trying to sound smart here, Draco. Contrived?
mm, I'm not sure that's exactly what I would go for.
Sorry, I'm not a smart man pretending to be smart. So, yeah, it's something that's been done before and has been done before in better fashion. Maybe not so much in auto groups, but like the one I can think of off the top of my head that is a better song than this that is has a similar feel to it is I have a poster up there. It's by Juice Juice called Hadaka no Kiss. Um, Similar
Which
Latin
was
guitar.
way better.
Yeah, way better. Like it's a thing that's been done before, and it's
Had way more energy to it than this.
energy. It was way catchier. This is
Yeah.
flat as fuck, and it lacks any punch or emotion. Um,
So where's Last Idol? Where's
that's the
that
thing.
group?
They debuted this group, the Rejects, before Last Idol. I don't understand that.
Yeah, no.
Or maybe they're saving that for something. I don't know. But
They're uh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this because it sounds like something that would come out of Hello Project, as you said, But
I just use that as an example, not necessarily because Hello Project's
no,
done Latin
no,
style.
but it does. It does sound like something that would come out of them. But at the same time, it's got that very vocal style that is common for AKS.
Yeah, it's flat, no energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just, and they've got like I don't know, a soccer wannabe in the center.
Sure. I don't know. I can't watch this and sit here and go, "Wow, this is really well done visually and audio-wise both." I'm sitting here going, "Why did someone need to make this?"
Yeah,
Like there's no merit to this. Like there's nothing bad about it, but this offers nothing new as a new
yeah,
group.
yeah, yeah. It adds no spice
Yeah.
to the mix.
Yeah.
It's been we've been there, we've done that, we've heard it. They disbanded.
Yeah, I think this is a conversation we need to have when we start talking about a group's debut and go, is this warranted? Is this something that people want more of? Maybe it is, but I feel like I can get similar songs out of Nogizaka too. Nogizaka's done songs that sound like this too. Like, why
Yeah,
wouldn't I just go listen to Nogizaka where the members are more established and they're on TV all the time? I'd rather do that, you know? It's like
yeah.
who asked for more? I don't get this.
I don't either.
It's just saturation, inexplicable saturation.
Yeah. I mean, it's like um, Two Left, Two Sweet Bullet. Did we need them?
No, but like they had their own niche. That girl won the Gravure contest. Young Animal was running this year, so good for her.
Yeah. But I feel
So
like
there's
she could
hype.
have. I feel like she could have done that without the group.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think that's a big thing with one of the big issues with entertainment in Japan is the fact that they have to be multi-talented,
All right.
and it's just why?
I mean, if you want to be just like one talent, kind of person, you have to be really, really good at it,
Yeah.
or you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Basically,
But if you could be like two or three,
right? You're
you're set.
funny, or you can act, or you can sing, or dance, or whatever. Then it's like, okay, they're gonna make it. But yeah,
Yeah. And but then we get stuff like this where it's just like, eh.
yeah, it's empty, soulless, manufactured. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think contrived is the word you were looking for.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Let's talk about the PV a little bit. It's them, the members. Was it five, six of them? Five of them, looking sad, emotional, while there's rain pouring into a warehouse. Who opened the goddamn roof? What the fuck?
not only that, but you can deliberately tell that they're like between the rain
Right, the rain's in front of them or
or
behind them.
behind them.
Yeah, yeah. They're not getting wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get wet ever.
Who is the manager of this warehouse? I need to talk to them. They're gonna ruin the products that's being stored there.
Yeah, no
Bullshit.
lie.
Bullshit. They're gonna cause molding.
Yeah.
So
Not to mention the massive water damage.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and just various shots of them throughout the warehouse, lip syncing to the song, and the choreos in the rain, basically. And they're wearing outfits that slightly resemble the outfits from Cross from Team K2's Ramen no Nomikata stage, which
I was gonna say they kind of reminded me of some of HKT's costumes.
HKT has worn something like that too. I vaguely recall that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So, but the first thing that came to my mind was Cross with Taka and Akane, because I've seen that song performed way too many times. So, yeah. It is not a terribly shot PV, but the lighting is dark. The members don't look
Great.
very well lit, so they don't look very good. They look grayish, and
It
yeah.
looks grainy too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the rain or just really shitty quality cameras.
I mean, even the shots without the rain is grainy too, so.
well, and it doesn't help that they did this like transparent effect onto the video.
Right, it's like a raindrops on top of, like, overlaid on them or something.
Well, it's kind of like an aurora effect in
It's
some
like a
shots.
lighting, yeah.
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 And, that doesn't help. Yeah, I didn't take note of anybody in this video. Nobody stood out and looked
No.
or vocally.
Yeah. It's very lacking in that department of, like, making members look, I don't know, personable, likable, charming, charismatic.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they didn't make it to Last Idol, you know? So,
But they're good tears. They're good tears.
what qualifies as a good tear? Like a happy crying tear?
I guess. But I'm pretty sure they weren't happy when they lost.
No.
They might have been happy when they heard, oh, you're going to be in the runner-up group.
Yeah, and then they
But
saw
then-
the concept and heard the song, and they're like, fuck this group.
Yeah.
So,
But they probably signed a really shitty contract that says they have to perform it for the next 5 years.
yep, I'm sure. All right, anything else?
No.
Rate it, dude.
I'm going to give the song a 62. Yeah, 62. It's just, yeah. There's nothing there for me to remember. If I want that, I'll go listen to, like Yoshi said, I'll go listen to Juice Juice.
I'll listen to Juice Juice and listen to Hadaka no Kiss, and if I want songs that sound exactly like this, I'll listen to Nogizaka.
Or Kayakizaki.
Yeah. I like the members in Nogizaka more than the members in Good Tears. Sue me, you know?
Yeah.
You're Good Tears fans. I'm sorry.
No, they all, one of them. Oh.
Yeah. They're all hype about Last Idol, not so much about Good Tears.
Yeah, the PV I'll give like a 63. It's okay.
PV I'll give like a 55. It's not good. It's not interesting. Song, I'll give a 64. It's not terrible, but it's unbelievably whatever. So,
Mm.
all right, that's good tiers. Namida no Kamen. Next up, Empire Akarui Mirai. That's Empire with lowercase I, if you were wondering how to spell that. And this is the new whack joint. Whack as in, you know, the people that brought you Bis and Bish and Gang Parade.
Yep.
So, this is Avex and Whack's first joint project. So, I wanted to provide you with context as to why you might not like this song.
Wait, who is it?
It's Avex and Whack.
Okay. Okay.
So, my point is you may not like it because Avex might have put their fingers on it a little too much because it is a joint project, as it's stated in the About section. So, I'm assuming they kind of neutered a little bit here because this is their first PV.
Okay. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that that's why I feel confused about this. But it probably doesn't help the confusion.
Yeah, well, the song's not very good.
Yeah, it's like I want to like it, but there's just I don't know, it's just not there. It's lacking something and I don't know what.
This is like we wanted to make an anthemic song. We wanted to make like a more subtle version of like Imagine Dragons or something, and it's not as hype, and it's supposed to be like emotional. If I want a song like this, I'd rather have like My Landscape, which Bish did. It's like emotional and yet anthemic and epic in its scope. This song has that anthemic feel, like it has that emotional depth to it, but I don't hear any melody that makes me want to sing this as an anthem.
Yeah. And I don't think the vocals are strong enough for it to be an anthem for me.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just it's an okay song, but there's something missing there.
Yep.
It just doesn't push it over.
Yep. It feels empty. Seems to be the theme for the show
Yeah.
for me.
I'm like I listened to this several times because I'm like what why don't I like it? There's nothing inherently wrong with it,
Yeah.
but I don't find myself wanting to listen to it.
I think that's a emotional attachment thing.
And it's just yeah.
It didn't speak. This song did not speak to me whatsoever. Like, I'm typically not a fan of this style of music in the first place, and then on top of that, they don't really have a hook with the song. So that's like a double negative, which turns into a positive. So I like it. No, that's not the case. It's two things that I don't like about it already.
Apparently, the other song is better. But
Yeah, they have a song on the Whack Family album that they released a week or two ago. Pre-released it. That song is way better.
okay. Now, are these all new members?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think they're repeats from any other group.
Okay. Well, other than Ina, who does the choreo for this,
Right, she did the choreo.
which you can kind of tell it's not a professional choreographer.
Right, a lot of it has like Bish-ish movements, so it makes sense.
It's not very good.
Yeah, it's a lot of static stuff. So,
It's a lot of very repetitive movements.
yeah, well, that's dancing, to be fair.
Yeah, but there's generally a pattern to it, and this
Yeah.
is there's no pattern to this. It's like
Yeah, it's just random shit.
wave your hands in the air, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bish has a lot of choreo for like that looks like a lot of the things they do. So,
Yeah, which
makes sense.
Aina does a lot of the choreo for Bish.
That's what
So.
I'd imagine. I'm not sure, but that's I can
They
totally see that.
they generally credit her with at least some of the choreo.
Right, and it makes sense. I can see that. Like a lot of it here makes it looks Bish-ish. So,
But I think Bish generally has better choreography than this.
I never really liked like whack choreo that much. It's kind of goofy, but like everything else but the goofiness is pretty whatever. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not their focus. It's a rock. They're always going to do rock songs, so
Yeah.
it's not a very conducive. It's not very conducive to dancing. So, it makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah. I don't know how well you could use that argument considering what Baby Metal's done.
yeah. I mean, they have the same choreographer as the person who does fucking Perfume, right? So that's a little bit of a difference to
Yeah.
whoever Whack hired, other than Ina, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, the PV is very static,
Yeah,
very dark, very. I don't even want to touch the outfits.
I mean it's very unique. They look like well, they have two outfits. One is like a robe with like the rabbit ears. That's sort of their unique look that they usually have. The other is like they look like military, like I don't know. I don't know what you call that. It's not like fighting military uniform. It's more like, hey, I'm getting an award, so I'm wearing this with a beret kind of uniform shape, at least.
The Class A's.
Yeah, it like the shoulder pads make it look like you could probably pin some whatever you call those ranks and medals on it and stuff. So that's what it reminds me of. But it's basically just looks like maybe it could be velvet, or satin,
Yeah.
and it just says Empire on the front and on their arms.
Is that actually different from the robe though? Or is it
I'm not
just
sure.
the hood removed?
Yeah, maybe the hood's on the back or something.
I don't
But
know. It kind of looks weird.
yeah, I don't know. I think if I lived in a cold area, I would wear that as a pajama.
Hmm. I wouldn't, but okay.
It's my dream to live in a colder area and wear those dumb fucking animal pajama things where it covers your whole body.
With the feet, and the
Yeah. It's stuff
rabbit
that like
ears.
like cute girls wear. I sort of want to wear it just to see what it feels like to be a cute girl for once in my life.
Okay.
Just live out my fantasies as a cute girl. Yeah.
Okay.
It just looks cozy. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the PV's fine. It's shot nicely. I like the logo. I like the big set that they have. But yeah, it's boring.
Yeah.
Just as boring as the song.
Yeah. There's no life in this PV.
Yeah. It's like death.
The Empire died before it was born.
Yeah. So how was the Empire built?
I don't know.
Because it wasn't built in one day, right?
It was built on the tears of all the previous members of
Yep.
this. I don't know. I do like the logo, the big old banner that says Empire.
Yeah, it looks cool. But that if that's the coolest thing in your PV, then I think you're fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they also have that like the meter in the background.
Yeah, the colorful meter.
Yeah, the.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And I think that's really misused because it's just static.
Yeah.
It should have, like gone. It should have been fluctuating with the music.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's just like, oh yeah, hey, we got this gradient that goes from blue to purple. Yay. Let's use that.
Yep. Anything else on this?
Nope.
Rate it.
I'm gonna give the PV a yeah. I'm gonna pull Yoshi and give it a 50 because oh my god. And the song, yeah, I'm gonna go with a 70 on the song. It's just not there.
I'll give the PV a 65. I like the way it's shot. I like the outfits. I like the set they use, but it's not dynamic or captivating whatsoever. I just gloss over and go, "Oh, this is nicely shot. Oh, look at the members. Oh, those are cool outfits." And then nothing about the camera work or whatever they're doing is interesting. So, I'm not sure if this is the best debut for them.
No.
Song, I'll give like a 62. I don't really like this style of music, and it's not catchy, and it's way too long. So, that's Empire Akarui Mirai. Next up, ROSARIO+CROSS. Lips. Odore Koi Gokoro. I don't know what lips have to do with dancing romantic heart. Romantic feelings, but sure.
I don't either.
Whatever. So, I think this is the edgiest thing they've ever done.
Probably.
Because everything they've done up until this point has been very, like, happy-go-lucky, uplifting, and cute pop. Well, they did that one where... I'm trying to describe the PV. They were in a rural area, and they're all, like, performing in a dark house. And at the end, one of the members is like, I escaped the shitty countryside, and I'm in the city now. That song was kind of dark.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
yeah, you shouldn't. You don't have to. It's a waste of your memory. So this has a little bit of an edge to it, you know, a little more emotional than what they usually do. It's a little more in your face, but it's still not really in your face. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
It's a little more prettier style. Well, feel. I can see prettier doing something like this.
I don't really do rock though.
Hmm?
They don't really do rock like this though.
Oh, no.
They might have some B-sides and album songs, but not so much singles.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It just got that more mature feel to it.
Yeah, it's definitely more mature than what they've been doing. I mean, the PV reflects it too. A lot of it's really darkly lit, and you know, one of the scenes is literally a bar.
And
Just
they got
fucking booze behind them.
Yeah. Okay, that type of bar. I was thinking like metal bar. Yeah.
No, there's like literally like a Bud Light sign in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
And bottles. So
I looked at that and went, oh, how much you want to bet they picked that because it's neon and it looks cool?
yeah. I think they have Budweiser in Japan. Not that they prefer it, but
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure why you'd want it, but okay.
yeah. 'Cause people like piss.
It's made in Colorado, I guess. I think.
Aren't all beers that are made in America in Colorado?
Probably.
Because fucking Anheuser owns everything, right? Or something.
Probably.
So, yeah. This PV's so good that we're talking about beer.
Yeah. This PV is way underlit. It's really dark
Yeah.
in most of the shots. There's
Yep.
a few shots where it's like, oh, hey, look, we turned the spotlight on.
But
And
not on the members.
Yeah, well,
It's on like the
kinda.
background. You don't
Yeah.
really see their face that much better.
No, I mean it's a little better, but yeah, not much. And you can tell that they're wearing like the black little dresses and the, I don't know, purple and silver, pink and
Yeah,
silver.
it's like sequins, I think.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
it's kind of a cool looking jacket, but yeah,
I don't think it fits with the song
no,
quite well.
not really.
this song is very out of place for this PV, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess if it's supposed to be like romantic, then definitely.
Yeah,
This
like the
is
first thing I think of when I think of romance is bar.
yeah, this is much more like sexy, just straight out sexy than romantic.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely going for more mature adult-ish, but the music isn't really like that much more mature. It's definitely darker than what they usually do, but it still maintains that like upbeat pop rock. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a weird thing. And at the end, they do the Nogizaka Seifku Mannequin pose, so that's always good.
Yeah, I didn't like the vocals in this song.
Yeah, the
Was
Rosario Cross, their vocals aren't very good.
was my biggest thing. It felt very lackluster, and the song was okay, but then they like pull it back when they're singing,
Yeah,
especially in the beginning. It's like, oh hey, these girls really can't handle the hype instrumentals, so let's pull it back a bit
yeah.
or a lot.
Basically, this is what like if you make AKB members sing by themselves, this is what it sounds like. And they don't want it to sound like this, so they just layer 10 other members on top to cover it. That's my guess.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the parts they're singing together, it sounds like NMB. So,
yeah, yeah. I can see that. That
I really like the chorus, but the rest of the song is pretty whatever.
Yeah, kind of sad because this is probably one of the better things this week.
Yeah, but I don't feel all that great about it.
No, no, me either. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay. It's got quite a bit more life, I would say, than the other stuff we've talked about
No,
so
for
far.
sure, but it's still not like
But no,
nothing to write home about.
a lot more life is when you've got like 25% is not a whole lot.
Yeah. You could mean 50% and it's still only
Yeah,
half of what it should be.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like,
Yeah. All right. I don't think there's much else to say. You want to rate it?
um, do I want to rate it? No.
No, no. Let's just skip rating it.
Um, I mean, a, I'll give it a 73. It's an alright song. It's got potential there. The PV I'll give it a 68. Yeah, it's okay.
Uh, I'll give the PV a 60. It's shot okay. The lighting is weird. I think that's more of a direction choice rather than like camera work. So
Hmm.
yeah, and it's not an interesting PV. And that's sort of the theme of Rosario Cross. They don't have much budget to work with, so their PVs tend to hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Song, I'll give a 71. I think it has a really good chorus, but the rest of the song is pretty forgettable, and the instrumentals are pretty lackluster. So, that's Rosario Cross, Lips, Odore Koi Gokoro. Next up, Niji no Conquistador, Futari no Spur.
Does Spur have like this different meaning?
It's German. Spur.
Okay.
Yeah, it means like fucking snow tracks or something. Like when you like walk on snow or ride your
Oh,
ski down and then you leave tracks. I think that's what I read.
okay.
Yeah. So, that's
That okay. That makes totally different.
It's
That
different
makes,
to our spur.
well,
Yes.
yeah, because I'm thinking of like trade spurs, bone spurs,
Right.
spurs. The,
Horse spurs.
yeah, spurs. That's generally what I think of when I hear it
Yeah.
because of where I live.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like okay, that explains why they're in the fake CG snow.
Yep. So it's one of those PVs. It's a winter PV, but not really winter because they're not in actual snow or outside. It's in a set.
And their CG works pretty good though.
It's okay. Yeah.
I mean, the background looks like it's open. It doesn't look like a flat wall.
Right. There's depth to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
I made the comment on Discord that those girls were not cold at all
Yeah. I mean, they're
because
totally not wearing skirts or anything.
it's obvious they're not in real snow.
Yeah.
Which, and then you mentioned Natsudaze Johnny, and I didn't ever really consider that with Natsudaze Johnny. I'm like, well, no, I mean that was a ridiculous PV to start with.
Yeah, but at least in Natsudaze Johnny, like the members were actually like shivering around a
Yeah,
campfire. They're like, "We're freezing out here," you
and
know?
wearing lots more clothes.
Right, right. They're like in like mink coats and shit. They're just wearing a jacket and they're still wearing a skirt, like most idol groups would.
Yeah, there's a couple of shots where they're wearing like snow gear, but
Yeah. And
yeah,
the rest of the PV is like them staying at an inn, like a Japanese style ryokan inn. And I don't know, I guess it's like a school field trip because there's like an authority figure wearing like a what is it? Tracksuit, and reminds me of Goksen,
yeah,
the whole red tracksuit with the kendo stick type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I thought. But then it turns into like, hey, look, we're having a concert. It's just weird transition points,
Yep.
and the rap is totally not needed.
Yep.
I really did not understand why they even put that in.
You can blame the composer, who has done a lot of idol stuff. I remember Asano Takashi. He's done stuff for Lady Baby. He's done the best songs for Lady Baby. Otome Shinto, Team Shachihoko, Denpagumi, couple of Nijikon songs. So he's done a lot of idol groups, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't need the rap part.
Right. I mean, without the rap part, this is a very straightforward song. Even for, I mean,
Yeah.
no, Nijikon does some wacky ass songs. This is not one of them. It's a very straightforward song. So they, guess this guy just wanted to add a rap part to break up the monotony, and I don't know, just
I don't know. It feels like
make it a little more, add more energy.
I don't know. I think it didn't fit. I don't think
Yeah,
it worked.
it's definitely out of place for sure. I agree.
I don't think it worked at all. Just because you got to remember that raps does not mean that you have to put a rap part in every song.
Yeah, but it's not like Nijikon has like a dedicated rapper or anything. It's just whoever they got to rapped.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I enjoyed the song.
Yeah, I like the song. And overall, it's catchy.
They kept the rap part short, so it didn't impede too much on the song,
Yeah,
which was good.
yeah. But I think the
And
verse is pretty whatever though. I think it's kind of flat.
yeah,
It's just too straightforward. It needed a little more punch. Like Nijikon is, for me, the best Nijikon stuff is the wacky shit. So this is not that at all.
yeah. No, I'd agree with that. It's they give every member a singing part,
Yeah,
and I think that's probably part of why it's a little weaker than some.
yeah. Well, you bring up a good point. They are losing a member. Siyama Emiri is graduating and becoming a voice actress.
Which one
So
is? Which one is she?
she's
Not that you can tell in this one.
well, she's not in this at all. She's just
Ah.
completely gone, basically. She's been sick for about 6 months, I think,
Mm. Okay.
and she hasn't done anything. And then she's leaving and becoming a voice actress. So
Okay.
she kind of provided the edge too. She kind of did the growling vocals and stuff. So they're gonna miss that, I think. And Nijikon's had a lot of members leave in the past. Not a lot, but they've had like at least one member leave in the past 2-3 years. So
Yeah, they've had um, quite a few members leave, haven't they?
yeah, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a lot of people left, and then it kind of calmed down, and then like Shigematsu Yuka left last year, Nagata Minari left last year. I'm trying to remember other people, but then this year it calmed down until Siyama Emiri got sick, and then now she's leaving. So yeah, it's happening again. So they added. It seems like they basically added the Sagittarius group into this because they're featured very significantly. So I guess they're the replacements at this point.
Yeah, there's been 12 members leave,
Yeah,
and the Sagittarius group only has 4 members in it. So
yeah,
I know the girl I liked is in here.
yeah.
She's one of the ones that acts all scared when the teacher or whoever
She's
it
the
is.
tall one.
Yeah, she's the tall one in the blue kimono.
Yeah. All right.
Um, I
Anything
can't.
else?
I can't think of her name.
I don't know her name.
I'd have to go look. No. No.
All right. Rate it.
Can I have those glasses?
Yes.
The
You don't have to
pink,
ask. Just take them.
the pink heart glasses.
Take them. Just go to a fucking thrift shop, and I'm sure you'll find one.
Probably. I'll give this song a 77. Yeah. And the PV, I will give a 78. It's probably the best shot PV we've had tonight.
Yeah. I think the colors are a little faded, but it's not really Japan filter. I don't know what it is, but colors don't look as crisp as they should be.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue, I think. I'll give the PV a 74. It's shot okay, but yeah, the color's a little faded. The concept is okay. It's goofy, but
That's not a kimono.
it's not overly crazy, which I want from Nijikon. So it's a little lacking in that department. And the song, I'll give like a 75. I think it's kind of lackluster for a Nijikon song. So it's like 2 of the 3 summer singles from earlier this year. It was like very disappointing. It just lacks that crazy charm that they usually have. So, all right, let's Niji no Conquistador Futari no Spur. Last but not least, Zenbu Kimi no Seida Seki la Riot. Say that 100 times.
No.
Yep. You'll probably bite your tongue and bleed
Probably.
to death. Yep. Which is what they want you to do because it's just that kind of group.
Yeah. That would not surprise me.
Yeah, because the lyrics are like, as long as you're my ally in this crappy planet or something, I am happy. So it's very like yandere, that like mentally unstable. Well, that's their thing, but like it's that like I only need you. I can kill everyone else that gets in our way kind of mentality. So
That would explain why they're like so happy.
they got the guy.
They got to kill somebody and make somebody else really fear for their life.
Yeah.
Yeah. White reminds me of of an Ano from You'll Melt More.
Mm. Okay.
Only slightly happier.
Yeah.
She just has that, like, I don't know, that look about her.
The crazy eyes.
Yeah, slightly psychotic. Which, I'm okay with as long as she stays a long ways away from me.
Yeah. So I just I felt like I saw this exact same PV, so I went back and watched some of their PVs, and there was a PV called Shinsei Homie Nina or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't remember when it came out, because they've fucking released shit like every month or something in the past couple months.
Yeah, they've released a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so it's hard to keep track of what they've done if you're not following them actively. All I do is watch PVs for the show. I don't really follow them actively because they're not really my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back and watched it. Let's see, it's from May. The song's called Wagamama Shinsei Homi Nina, and the PV is basically the same kind of setup. White background, small set like structure in the back, and yeah, just like Denpagumi style paint splashes and CG work. And I thought it was just the same fucking PV. I thought it was the same song too, but I don't think it is.
No,
Also, someone left from Zenbu Kimi no Seida, and I don't think we ever noticed.
really?
Yeah, I'm watching this, and
Oh,
there's 5 people here, and
there's a
there's
blue girl there.
yeah, there's a blue girl. I don't remember ever seeing a blue girl, but apparently she existed.
Uh, yeah, like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess
even
she
less
must
than
have
that.
left sometime in the summer, I would guess, because this is from May. So, yeah, she left. Oh, she left actually in September, so it's fairly recent.
Okay, so
So
we weren't completely oblivious.
no, so yeah, um, this PV looks like Shinsei, Wagamama Shinsei Homi Nina. So that's all I'm gonna say. I don't think it's a very my kind of PV. It's like a budget version of a Denpagumi PV. So a lot of Denpagumi PVs were like this: white background, color paint splashes, CG.
Mm-hmm.
So just so happens that this song is very Denpagumi style too, with rock guitars that are a little more obvious and in your face. So yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's Jimpagumi. It's not. It's not. There's not enough instruments, and it's not crazy enough.
No, I think like the intro, if you listen to like that synth sound that they use as the main melody, that is totally Denpagumi. Like that's just a sound that I associate with Denpagumi, and then it got popularized by like the groups that are doing like the alternative crabcore music.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, it definitely did remind me of Jimpagumi. What happened to Jimpagumi? We haven't talked about them in
Well,
years.
because Moga left,
Oh,
and they haven't done shit from what I understand in terms of releases.
okay. That's kind of what I was expecting was that they might have broke up or something.
Yeah, I don't think they actually broke up. Um, yeah, they actually haven't done anything.
But okay. Yeah, it's very I don't know, it's very Dimpa and like Kari combined.
Yeah, maybe.
Lots and lots of bright colors and weird imagery.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to watch it
Yeah.
to really understand what is exactly going on, but it's not like there's a story to it. It's just the members on the set, basically, so,
Yeah.
and in front of CG.
Doing some comic book stuff in there, but not a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's not consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it implies like they're like magical girls maybe because towards the end they all get like weapons like appear out of nowhere in CG.
Yeah, and they'll kind of like, I don't know, transform or
But they
power
don't
up or
like
something.
they don't really do anything with it though. It's not like there's an enemy
Yeah.
they use it on. It's just like okay, that's it. Whatever.
Yeah. Yep. What is that? What is that at like a minute 50?
What?
It's like I don't know. It's like a dubstep EDM breakdown or something.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
like a yeah. There's dubstep in there.
I think I would have preferred it without that. That kind of threw me through a loop there.
Yeah. I guess tonight was all about random like electro bridge breakdowns in the middle.
I guess. Wow, those are like really well textured weapons too.
That's where all the budget went.
Oh yeah, all that budget went to that checker pattern.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is another Zenbu Kimi no Seida PV. They have a formula that they have figured out and they're sticking to it. It's done
Yep.
well, but yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
No, this song doesn't do it for me at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching Mashido, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's never an issue with Zenbu Kimi no Seida, right? They have like really interesting, charming members,
Yeah.
but like for me, the song is never like hooking me at all. Like I don't like find this catchy at all.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And the
I
Zenbu
totally
Kimi no
agree.
Seida fans are like, "It's rock. It's not supposed to be catchy." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, whatever."
Um, I would disagree with that. I would say
Yeah.
rock could be catchy,
I know. I would too.
but
This
there's
style of rock is not supposed to be pop. Ugh. It's like, except it is.
okay, so it's alternative rock or whatever rock you want to call it, and then the 4.5 billion freaking subgenres of rock and the
Yep.
7.6 billion subgenres of metal.
At the end of the day, this is pop.
It's idols.
Yep. That's why it's pop. For me, it always ends up being pop.
And,
Unless you're Necronom, then that's a whole another thing.
yeah. Necronom's
Like baby metal, I'm sorry, it's metal, and the metal portion is like really well done and incredible,
Oh, yeah.
but it's still pop to me. I treat it as pop.
Yeah, no, it is. It's kawaii metal. It's pop
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah.
Basically, it's got that really high pitched idol vocal with the really heavy, in most cases,
Yep.
background,
Chugging
but
chugging guitars.
with a really good rhythm and a really good melody to it,
Yep.
which hooks you and makes you want to listen to it.
Yep. And this doesn't do that.
No,
Like it's fine. It's not bad, but I don't hear a hook.
yeah,
And I feel like every time I hear a hook, it's the same exact hook. From Zenbu Kimi no Seida. I feel like every time I hear, oh, that sounds catchy, but then I feel like I heard that before from
Yeah.
Zenbu Kimi no Seida. It's weird.
yeah.
But, I mean, that's what happens when only one person writes your music, you know?
Yeah.
That's true for any group where you only have one composer. So,
Yep.
all right. Anything else?
No. I think
Rate it, dude.
I think we destroyed it enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mean to poop on it, but I just like they get so much traction, right? This PV came out like what 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago. It already has 50,000 views. So there's clearly a lot of hype and fans. So I feel like it's a very important thing to discuss. So we can actually see like what people are seeing, but I don't see it
Yeah.
consistently. I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, it's got 1,000 likes and only 97 dislikes.
Yeah, the ratio is good.
And even on like good tiers, one of the comments was like a very stylish and group, and I'm just like, or very stylish dance and vocal group. I'm like,
I mean, to be fair, they're the best at what they do. Not that there's a lot of competition, but they do their thing the best, probably.
yeah. I mean, if you're the only one doing it,
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of groups.
I don't
that
know.
do.
I think I would put Zenbu and like Yield Melt more together in the same category.
Right, if you do, then give me You'll Melt More all day.
Yeah.
and twice on Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah. I would rather have You'll Know More than Zenbu.
Yeah. All right, rate it.
I'm gonna give the song a 66. It's all right, but I'm not gonna go back and listen to it again. I'll give the PV like a 76. It's entertaining to watch the members' facial expressions and whatnot, but
That's the best
the
part about the PV or anything
yeah
they do.
yeah. But overall, the actual imagery of the PV is just whatever.
Yeah, the members carry this PV. Like, there's like, aside from the members, nothing else about this PV is all that interesting. Like, they clearly spent a lot of money like setting up their weird set and like dumb CG work, but the members are the ones that are making this PV interesting, and it's not enough, honestly. Like, I love Green. I could watch Green smile all day, but this PV doesn't really entice me to. So I'll give the PV a 68, 70. No, I'll go with a 70. I don't like it. Still looks dark. I don't like whatever filter camera combination that Zenbu uses. It looks aged in the worst possible way for some reason. So, song I'll give a 68. Yeah, it's pretty whatever, man. It's like that alternative Dempa electro style that I'm not a big fan of that idol groups are doing, and it's more the same, and the melodies aren't hooking me, and it's all too familiar from Zenbu. So that's Zenbu Kimi no Seida Seki La 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 Riot. Say that 1,000 times now. Don't worry, we'll wait for you to finish.
No.
No, we're not going to wait. So, that's all the PVs we're going to talk about tonight. But before we end the show, we always pick the MVPV of the night, the most valuable promotion video.
Oh.
Give me your top 2, my dude.
God. I'm going to have to go with... Oh, Jesus.
Or a top 1.
Yeah. I'm looking at this going, dude, the like, gap between them is massive here.
Right.
I would have to go with, like, ROSARIO+CROSS and Niji.
Okay. Yeah, I probably would have said... like, score-wise, probably PINK CRES and Niji. But, like, ROSARIO+CROSS was pretty good. Zenbu Kimi no Seida is okay. So, yeah, I'll go with Niji and PINK CRES for the top 2. But what's your 1?
Niji.
Niji. Right, all right. Just wanted to confirm that. I will pick that as well, although I don't feel very good about it because I have higher standards for Niji. Like,
I mean...
all the other things, maybe except for Empire because it was their debut. Everything else, I sort of expected from them, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be impressed all that much, but
Well,
Niji, I expect to be impressed every time because they have done some incredible shit.
yeah.
So, yeah, it was a little disappointing for me. I have to be honest. All right,
Yeah.
so Niji no Conquistadors. Futari no Spur is the MVPV of the week. If you're part of Pixiv, yo, Pixiv, reach out, dog.
Still their best song.
What is?
Pixel
Yes, no question. Pixivondo. Like, creative, innovative, like, juices flowing of just new, fresh sounds and catchy melodies, cute vocals, like the perfect idol song.
Yeah, we've both been watching K-pop a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where are my, like, cute, silly idols?
Yeah, that sort of doesn't happen in K-pop.
No, but that's just it. I would rather watch the K-pop than most of the idols right now. And that's like, no.
We need we need TV shows, right? We need good TV shows.
Yeah, something.
Not AK Bingo, not Keaki Bingo or Nogi Kojichu or whatever. I want like Niji Rainbow
I
Dog.
want like God.
Wasta Worldwide. How about that, huh? I'd watch that.
Hello, Morning.
Whatever they were doing was incredible. Whatever Hello Project used to do. Remember they used to do skits and shit? I forgot what it was called.
Oh, yeah.
They should do that.
Yeah, Hello Morning was great.
Yep.
Or the show that they used to be on with Nick High.
Yeah.
God, what was the name of that show?
Utaban?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't their own show though.
No, but we don't have any like variety talk shows like that.
Well, the problem is, right? Sorry, we got to end the show, but problem is there aren't enough big idol groups. There is a lot of idol groups, but there aren't enough big ones that make an impact in the mainstream where they can appear on TV shows that are good. So, like, let's say even if Utaban existed, the only idol groups that are going to appear is like Morning Musume from time to time, just because they have history, and then it's going to be like AKB basically, or Nogizaka. That's basically it. And then we're not going to be able to see like Del says, Gem. Yeah, that would be great if I could see Gem on Utaban, but that's never happening.
Yeah.
It'll just be Exile and SMAP, and SMAP doesn't exist anymore, but yeah. Miwa, sure.
But yeah, I just feel there's not a variety talk show like that.
Yeah, we need that.
There's that one, who was the other host for Utaban?
Takaaki, I think.
He does that, or did. I don't know if he still does.
Oh, the food thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one, if the guests are good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good, too, but...
The one with, like, Tanaka Masahiro and Momoklo.
Yeah.
And then there was one with, like, AKB members against... don't remember. But, yeah. They're good.
The other show I'm thinking of is the one where they have the comedian. He's a big comedian that just sits around the couch.
Oh, Sama, the guy with the teeth, the buck tooth. Yeah, that's Sama. Yeah, Sama's Odoru something. No, Sama and Mama. Yeah, Sama and Mama. Yeah, that's a good one too.
But I don't feel like those show up enough.
I mean, the idols just aren't showing up on those shows. That's the problem. We need that to happen.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is why we do this, guys. We need to push the industry forward. No, that's not what we're doing.
No.
So. All right. You can follow me on Twitter at Yoshirect and Draco at Draco60. Follow New School Kaidan on Twitter at New School Kaidan, and we stream every Saturday nights around 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/New School Kaidan and youtube.com/New School Kaidan. So that's it. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. That's going to do it for the show, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later.